Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so if you haven't been on this channel before, time my real name is David. So yeah, that's all I'll say for now. Just go watch the introduction. Okay, so today I decided to do a walkthrough. So this is a walkthrough for one of my songs called Aviation, and yeah, I'll put a link to the song in my description. So if you haven't heard it, you should listen to it right now. Before you do that, put pause to this video. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for a while before they realize that they forgot to put pause. Okay, so you put pause. Okay, you're back. Whatever. Okay, so this is the intro. 1 minute intro right here. And if you don't know why I put this space right here, yeah. So it's when it renders, it won't mesh, because usually when you hear songs and then when they have the kick, usually you should do this if you start off a song with the kick, but I just did it anyways because I'm really accustomed to it. It's hard to explain why. Usually DAWs, when you render and a kick starts there, the kick usually you can't hear the first kick, so it's kind of weird. Okay, so usually you should leave a blank space, whatever. So to get started, walkthrough, I'll go through some presets too, I guess. This intro one was basically just a massive, the preset's called Emblem, and I was just messing with the mix. As you can see, there's the tremolo speed, which is somewhere around here, the depth and the speed, and filter. I was also working with the filter right here, the frequency filter, and yeah, wait, never mind, it didn't work with the mix. Okay, so soloing Emblem, you just hear this. So yeah, that was the initial. And then what I used for tremolo was to add in some fade-ins, custom fade-ins. So it sounds like. And usually that gave in a good fade into the plug that happens next, which is just massive. I think it was, I'm not too sure what it was. Let's check. Yeah, it was a new preset I made, and soloing it sounds. Basically, it was just some chords, nothing too special. And also, when you hear it, you start off with, it's called ZT3A or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it or what it's called, but it's really cool because there's a preset called Star Patch, and it usually initially, well, what I have right now, it sounds like. Do I have a filter on it? I do. Okay. Crap. I'm not gonna save it anyways. Okay, so initially, why do I even have this move over there? Rage. Okay. Initially, it sounds like. Well, not initially. It's when I mess with the preset. Initially, it sounds like this. Fetch. Okay, right there. But I took the level down for this, whatever it is. I really don't know what it is. I was just messing with it one day and I thought it sounded cool, okay? Don't judge me. And yeah, that's that. And also got a sound effect from YouTube, and it's just warning sounds, which is just. And yeah. So there's a bunch of envelopes, so I might get confused. For this preset, there's also a low pass that comes in with this, just to give it kind of a fade in. So altogether, it sounds like this. The first couple of bars sounds like this. so that's that. If you noticed, this did a quite transition for this. And now after this part, we have some chords coming in, more chords, and it's just like a detune saw, I think, for this one. Massive. Oh no, actually this is a pluck. It's a little. Yeah, kind of plucky-ish, and then still the chords over here, and then I think these are the detune saws that are low passed. I have a feeling they are. If I'm wrong, please don't hate me. Why did I just say that? Okay, this is called LOL lead, and it's kind of a lead. Yeah, I think it's detuned. Let me check. Voicing. Well, it's detuned over here, kind of ish. And as I said, it's being low passed. So without the low pass, it sounds. I have a feeling this is the detuned one. I haven't been in this project in a while, so forgive me. I'm still getting used to it. This is a pluck. This pluck is actually from the Virtual Riot pack that they gave out on his YouTube channel. And I just messed with it by adding this, the second oscillator. So, I mean, I guess I'll tell you something about music production. Okay, so there's some people out there that are picky about using presets, and the only thing I say about presets is that it's okay to use presets, but if it's like if you're gonna use it for like a whole song or like a main synth, it's not that good. I mean, right here I'm only using the plug to add detail as an arpeggio at least. But if you have some like stolen synth, like let's compare Terror Squad and All Is Fair and Love and Roast Step, like how Zomboy stole his bass, like the main synth. That I wouldn't do that, but I guess something small, like I don't know, just something small. I would normally try to focus on doing your own sound design instead of stealing from others, or taking presets. But I mean, presets aren't all that bad. So I mean, I guess it's the way you want to produce. There's really no right or wrong way to produce. So, and then the arpeggio for bells comes in, and it's just, I just went to function, arpeggiator, and I did the initial being one step, and yeah, without it, it sounds. And then I did it upwards, and it sounds like. I didn't do much. I just added with the volume from here. Wow, okay, that was unusual of me. Ace Valhalla Room. I really love this plugin. I really highly recommend this plugin. For reverb, I really love it. First day I bought it, I saw it on Seamless' stream, freaking loved it. You can usually mess with this. I normally do not mess with this because I honestly do not know what this is, but usually you can mess with the depth, high cut. High cut is really good if you have like anything. High cut, I really don't know what high cut does, to be honest. I just do it accordingly to how good it sounds. Oh, and another thing, I do know some technical things, I really don't. Sometimes I do things from experience. Crap. Like, I don't remember them. Hopefully this FOP doesn't crash. Please. Okay, yay. Okay, as I was saying, some things I do know technically, some other things I don't know. I do them by what I feel sounds right or wrong. And in EDM, I really like EDM because the EDM producers, they don't judge you for not knowing it technically. They only like what sounds cool, and I think that's great. I mean, there is some certain techniques like to mastering, EQing your kicks and things. There's some things that do need to be done, but other things like sound design and stuff, it's and then I just have some slight compression. I don't know why I had this attack up there or whatever. That's too late. Okay, threshold, not too heavy compression, and the gain, I messed with it from there. I guess it was too much. And yeah, so that's that part. So then after the chords, you hear this. also you can hear in the background that the preset emblem is the tempo is starting to get faster, and then the filter's coming up, so. Yeah, so okay, so then this section, same things. The only thing that's added is probably big room snare. And I know what you're talking about. I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh my gosh, he's using a big room snare. Chillax. It used to be a Prada snare. Oh wait. Where's it at? Used to be a Prada snare. Cut out some of the out. And it's just like a regular snare with a lot of white noise. So then I have that being low passed, and I also have this bleeping sound that I used in one of my other songs called Brain Dead. Yeah, I used a little doot 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 doot, and basically it's just an envelope on the pitch. So if I could go to that mixing, that'd be great. Don't do this, FL. Don't. Oh, wow, I didn't route it. That's unusual. Oh, it's because I automated here. I guess I didn't. I was probably high that day. I'm just kidding, I don't smoke. Okay, so this is with the filter, and honestly I do recommend, instead of using a low pass filter, use scream filter with the resonance down, because you get more of a wider effect from it, and I also learned that from Virtual Ride Stream. So yeah, that video was very helpful. So if you're a beginner and you want to do dubstep, you should watch that video. I watched it like a couple months ago. So yeah, so this is what the sound sounds like without the filter. Very basic. It's just a square wave, and it has some pitch, and then I have an envelope automating it, so it goes. So yeah, put the filter down there, and I did automate it, and yeah, it's not on the mixer track, so nothing will happen there. And yeah, and then I also have this white noise, and my white noise is unique to me because I do use flanger a lot for this. So if you hear it, it goes. Okay, we're gonna have to. Sorry, my computer is really glitching after this part. Woo! It starts to glitch like crazy. Okay, so basically what it is just a flanger being automated, and then some reverb, delay, and then some EQing. Oh, okay, that was weird. I should have done that over here, but I guess it was too much highs or something. I don't know. And then some compression. I'm not really good at compression, so don't judge me. I don't know much unless... Yeah, I don't really know much about compression. So if you guys want to teach me or shoot me up a video, that'd be cool. Okay, so this happens at this quarter point. Oh crap. Okay, also I have a tape stop on the master. Yeah, tape stop. And it's at 13.13. Okay, so then this part happens, and this is the drop. First section starts off differently, second section starts off differently. Third one is kind of weird. I'll tell you why in a little bit. Fourth one is the coolest one, in my opinion. Because the first one, the chords start off. It's a bunch of layers. That's the key thing to making EDM, layers and mixing right. So then this one was just a regular, basic one. It's the mix between a square and a saw wave. I hate effects so much. Like, why do I even put effects? I'm joking. Effects are great. Okay, seriously, what? Okay. basically that's it. And I have some kickstart on it, because usually when I do EDM I just do kickstart instead of doing a limiter, even though I do have it on some. Yeah, that's why I didn't do my regular light, medium, heavy, and then the kickstart. Because in EDM you don't really need that much. You just need, the kickstart. Okay, second one. I have a feeling these are the detune chords. And I was right. Detune saws, and it's just. Okay, and then yeah, that happens, and this is a Kick Nicky Romero edition. I really love this plugin so much. I use this for indie, jazz, EDM. The only thing I don't use it for is basically dubstep. Usually because I like using like the actual sample for dubstep. Because in Kick you can't do velocity. Well, I'm pretty sure you can, but I haven't gotten used to it, like the velocity like that. And it's basically no, so change it all. But yeah, this is an old preset, and back history, I used to be called Star Rip. I'm really embarrassed by that, but I'll put a link in the bio below to the SoundCloud. It's freaking. I never made an original song, which is hilarious. I did a remake, and then I did a remix with a friend called Caliber. He's like my best friend, so I'll put a link in his description below too, so you can check him out. He's really cool. He makes dubstep. He's basically the person that introduced me to dubstep. So yeah, I have a kick here, and it's not really anything. It's just I EQ'd it. I EQ'd it out to 59 hertz, because usually you don't need that much sub bass in the kick, and I usually do this so the mix won't be muddy. Added some highs and increased it a little bit. Fab Filter Saturn, best plugin you can ever buy. I swear, I love this plugin so much. And I added some warm tape, some warm drive over here, and then in the highs I added a little bit of drive, and then I increased the gain over here. Best plugin ever, I swear. I love this plugin. I use this for almost everything. And I have some compression, not too much. And yeah. Then comes along claps. Shake. Oh, I thought it said shake my head. It's Swedish House Mafia clap one, I think. This is basically a clap. No EQing whatsoever. Just route it to the pre-master. Okay, so I also have another set of leads. And this was kind of like the regular leads. This was in also the intro. So I guess you could say this is one of the main leads. With vibrato. And then we go to the bass part. And I have a couple layers of the bass, like 3 layers of the bass. So first off, I assume this one is the boo bass. Yeah, boo bass. And it's just... So basically I boosted all of this up, and then I added a crap load of distortion. So I have Fruit Fast Distort, and then I have Isotope Trash, Fab Filter Saturn, because that's bomb. Sound Goodizer. Don't judge me, okay? Sound Goodizer is really good. I mean, you might think it's stupid for beginner producers or medium producers, but when you get to that certain level, you understand how good Sound Goodizer is. And then I EQ'd the lows, so I can put the sub bass there, so it's just there. Free compression, which is compressing it, wow, really loud. And then kickstart. So that's what I usually do. And then I have a feeling this is my sub bass. So I open that up, and I'm right at sub bass. Basically, my sub bass is consisted of Sound Goodizer, rooted kick compressor, and kickstart. And that is horrible. I shame myself for that one, because when you usually have sub bass, you should have an EQ type high pass order. Go all the way there and make it in between here. why I do this is because anything below 30 hertz is pointless. We cannot hear that much, okay? Usually they say it's our hearing stat, but it's just hearing vibrations. We usually stop hearing at this range area, 30 hertz. And then I just stopped it over here because that's what the sign should only reach. But I should have something around here-ish. Nah. Oh well. Stuff happens. You know, we can only learn from our mistakes. And I guess this is another high bass. Pretty sure it is. And it's another blue bass. Wow. And I guess this one's more grittier. Oh yeah, this one's a little bit more grittier. Mix them all together and you get blue bass. Hold up. It's blue bass. Massive 8. And then another blue bass. The second blue bass, which is routed over here. So you get this. Don't ask me why I use 2 blue basses, I really don't know. At the time I thought it was a good idea. Okay, so we have some volume envelopes for this, so the reverb won't come in, because after a tape stop, the reverb comes out. So I just paused it until the reverb stopped. And then I think True Pianos, yeah, I stacked pianos onto here too. True Pianos is probably my favorite piano VST ever to exist. It's just... yeah, it's routed to massive, and horrible EQing, David, horrible. Shame myself. Okay, so that part sounds like this. Very glitchy, but this is where sub bass happens. Like, yeah, it's just a sub kick, reverse crash. Okay, effect. Just 2 effects mixed together, and then claps layered. So this is the clap I used over here, except with a bunch of reverb, a different clap, and different clap just layered together. And together they sound like this. Also, I use gross beat on the leads, which is why you should always bus your stuff. Like if you have leads, bust it together. If you have, just bust it all together. So you could use effects in unison instead of having to do gross beat, gross beat, gross beat. You just need to do one gross beat. And it's basically the Sawgate 2 preset. And then I also have tape stops somewhere. I use it somewhere. I don't remember. Okay, but anyways, in this part, all I did was change the MIDI. So now it sounds like this. Fudge, are you kidding me? Okay. Oh, this is where I use the tape stop. Okay, cool. I just realized that. Basically, all I did was just change up the chords, and then, so that's what this sounds like. I also added a snare. This is a really good snare. I do. I love this snare. Even though this is not what I use for dubstep, I use a different snare. But I love that snare. Anyways. Okay, so then the second fill comes in, and it's just... And then this is the same little tweaky thingy I used for the rise up. So it's just... Crap, where's that filter? Put that filter down. Okay, there we go. Okay, then it's basically the same claps. Same effect. Little thingy there. And it's just... So nothing much. And then something else got added to this part. And this is why I say this section is the weirdest part. Because I don't know why I guess out of my creativity, I added another armor preset. So I feel like I don't use armor enough, and it's an arpeggiator called Kiba, and it's basically this little weird sound. And I thought it was cool, but there's a thing where cool sounds are cool, but if it doesn't sound good together, don't use it. Well, I was like, screw that rule, and I put this on there, and I really like this one. I'm probably gonna use it in a different song. So. Very sexy, but didn't go with the mix. You know, first time when you hear a song that you made, it's good no matter what. But then after a week or two later, you find out, oh my gosh, it's crappy. So that's why you should never release your songs first time you hear them. Until you should wait like a week or a month or so, and then hear it again. If you like it, release it. If you don't like it, work on the mix again. That's not what I did. I was super happy because I loved the song, so I just released it. And I was like, crap. So yeah. So this happens. Didn't go too well with the mix. I did use a little bit of gross beat for the automation because I don't know why I did that. You know, to be honest, I do some stuff that I don't even realize. EQ'd it a lot. Oh crap! I forgot how it looked. I passed something like this, I assume. Let me hear it. Perfect. Ish. Okay. Sound Goodizer. Don't shame me. Dimension expander. Fruity stereo enchanter. Compression. Kickstart. Yeah. And then this drum fill comes in. And this is basically just something. And then I added something here because I have another synth coming in. And there's a little tape stop. And this is probably my favorite section of this whole song. This, and there's another one over here. But for now, this is my favorite part. Why? Don't even ask me why. I just love it. So, something new gets added here. Drum fills are different, so... yeah, that happens, and yeah. So, other thing happens, I change the chords. And I do change the MIDI a lot. Also, freaking favorite synth right here, because I did use a lot of tape stop. Freaking love this synth. I made it. It's basically something super simple. It's like an Afrojack kind of synth-ish. I love it so much. Inside out sound. Yeah, it's basically just a square wave. A saw wave, sorry. Saw wave. And the effects, what did I do? EQ'd it. I didn't do much to EQing. Sound Goodizer, because I love it. Valhalla Room, favorite. Tape stop to give it that cool effect. Another EQ, which I wonder myself. Compression. So all the sounds. All together sounds good. Dang. Okay, sorry. It's really glitchy. I apologize. But if you hear the original, you know what I'm talking about. Jumps also happens here. Okay, and then the album comes back, and I automate this filter, pitch vibrato, and then upriser, warning sound effects, and this is where this comes in. Okay, so here's something I should tell you guys. This acapella is from Hide and Seek, but I renamed it Aviation, which I shouldn't have done because of copyright issues or whatever, and I do feel bad because I forgot to put it for free on the SoundCloud. I think I did put it for free. I did. Don't get me wrong. I did put it for free. Okay. Copyright thing is, or whatever. I mean, I did like the song. I did like the way the acapella should have done it, but I feel like I should just delete the song, the original song, and then hire a vocalist to sing on it. but I really liked how it fit. I should have just put mashup. Oh well, you shouldn't really do that. I feel bad about it. But oh well. So then the vocals come in, which is right here. Auto-tuned it. It's G minor. Whatever. I really don't know how to use this. My friend Caliber showed me. Yeah, you just told me that. I'm not even gonna go into detail. I don't even know how to use it. EQ'd it. The filter is over here. I just EQ'd it. The lows out and then some of the highs out. Sound good as because it's beast. Bahala room. So yeah, delay. A little bit of delay. I mean, delay isn't good for vocals, but I feel like it fit in this song. And then compression. So then what this sounds like is. Basically what that is that I'm low passing it and I'm high passing it at the same time. So when I play the song, look at the EQ. Doing a mixture of that makes a cool effect. Yeah, I like it a lot. So then in the emblem, I also mess with the tremolo and I also do a filter so it sounds like this. And all together, that sounds like this. And then, I have I think this is the chords or the pulsating thing. Nah, these are the chords. Okay, so 100% sure a lot of people haven't heard this intro, but once they hear this part, I'm pretty sure they do recognize what the song is. Anyways, the MIDI from this section of the song of the leads comes into this part, low passed. So this is the part, the famous part everybody knows that Jason Derulo took. What you say? That you only meant well, 'cause you did what you say. That it's all for the best. And this little sub bass thing again. What is it? I think it's like a sub kick. Or it's just like a little bass thing that messes with the pitch. Yeah, so it's a sub kick. Basically what it is, it's just pitched up. So usually that's what kicks are made of. Well, a kick has more effects to it, but this is what a standard kick would be, like a trap kick or whatever. And this is a made away where it's just messing with the pitch, so it starts off very high, the pitch, and then it goes down low. And the decay is very short, so well, it's actually not that short. It's somewhat crosswet in the middle-ish. So that happens, and then over here, it's just the leads going up to a rise up, a false rise up, and then pitch stops here. And then actual chords come in, and then the low rising thing while the vocals are in the low. that happens, and then all I did was this part here, use the long chords continuously. See, this is why I said this section was weird, because it's the only time I use the tonic that you're very noticed. Like, I do use it in this part also, but it's not as noticeable as in this part. So yeah, this happened. Exactly the same as the other one, and then this part comes in, and it's not the same because first I used the regular drop I used over here, except no, exactly the same. And then over here, I took it up an octave, and they sound like this. And I also put the little chorus over here. Except it's not low pass. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, pretty much that. And then, yeah, I'll just play it. It will sound very glitchy. Just letting you know. It's best to listen to the original. Okay, so this part comes in, and all it is the little thing, the little doot doot doot, little dukes or whatever, and then true pianos comes in. Why it's my favorite? Because it could go from a variety range from dance to melodic pianos, and yeah, and true pianos. All I did was velocity threshold, keyboard dynamics, velocity goes, it goes under 29, I think, or over 29. Fudge, I already forgot. Summer. Forgive me. Reverb is all the way up. Fab filter, all I did was increase it over here. I usually trust true pianos not to go within these ranges. So yeah. Then I use some saturation to give it that authentic feel. Sound organizer, and then fruity compression. And normally, I had the piano just like, so it sounds, but crap, strummed it, so it sounds, there's a cool effect. You go to tools, strum, that strums it for you, except I already have it strummed, so it's kind of off. Wait, was it strum or was it flam? Oh, it was flam. No, crap. I will find you, and I will teach you. It was strum. Yeah, it was strum. I just have it already done for me. It was either strum or flam. You guys know it. So basically all I did was just offset it so it sounds like you're actually playing the piano. Okay, so yeah, that just happens, and then a little doot doot doot. Vocals come back, yeah, and then morning sounds, and then I just do a tape stop on the master. Yeah, I'm not gonna pause this fucking play, so yeah. some automation clips with the leads and stuff. I won't go into too much detail about the automation clips. Okay, so I'll go into the pre-master, master now. Pre-master is what I usually do before I touch the master. So it's just effects like low passes, reverb, automation clips, and then just standard taking out the sub bass. And yeah, compression a little bit, not too much, because if you use too much on the master, it just messes the whole mix up. So then prudent compression, not too much. Fab filter Saturn, which I did moderate. Moderations, yeah. It was just a preset called More Exciting in the mastering. I just used to use a preset. EQing, I took some of the mids out here, added some, EQ'd again that part, because you never know. And then a tape stop. So without the effect. With the effects. It just sounds warmer and more brighter. So yeah. Mixing, just pretty standard. Nothing too special. Presets, they weren't all that. Like if you were to go to my dubstep presets, I'd go more into detail on how I did this growl or how I did that. But since this is EDM, it's just standard. I mean, it wasn't too difficult. Let's see how long it took. Audio, project, 9 hours and 14 minutes. See, that's not too long. Usually on dubstep songs, I spend like 30, 70, somewhere around there. Like I know there was this song called New Age that I made. It took me about 36 hours to finish. So I did some sound design, and at the last part, I just did screw it all. So the only thing I did in sound design was the growl, and that growl was crap, I forgot what it was called. It was a Brilliant Live growl that almost everybody uses. Freaking hilarious. But I just did it because I was tired that night, and I was just like, you know what, I gotta finish this song. So I finished it. So I used I think it was called Hollow Point Growl. Yeah. So yeah, that's been the conclusion to this tutorial. If you have any questions about this FLP, just type it in the comments. I'll try to answer it in the best way possible that I can in explaining. I'm not really that good at explaining at times, but hopefully that gets better as the more I make this video. And it's been almost an hour. Crap, I'm sorry guys. So if you don't want to watch this video, I understand why you wouldn't watch this freaking full video. It's freaking long. God damn, I wouldn't even watch this myself. Crap. Oh well, if you really did like the song and you wanted to know how it was made, then I'm happy that you did see this. And if you didn't, I totally understand you. I wouldn't watch this my freaking self, but I guess for a quote track I would. Like Seamless, his code name Hurricane. God damn, I watched that full thing, all 3 videos. I love that song so much. Fangirl right here. Crap, I can't even laugh. Oh well. Conclusion to this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. If you like this tutorial or types of tutorials like this, and you want to hear a tutorial of a song that I made, just type in the song you want to hear and give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to my channel and all my thingamajiggers. And yeah. Also, I was thinking about calling my fans like Ragers or something. So, hope you like it. Subscribe for more. Peace out. Wait. We're gonna wait until it says 45 because I'm not gonna edit or anything or put an outro unless you guys want me to. Later on in the future I will, but it has to reach 45. So right now we're 44, 15, 44, 16, 44, 17, 44, 18, 44, 19, 44, 20, 44. This is getting annoying. I'm gonna stop until it gets to 40, 50. What do you mean? 40, 15 minutes because I like precise things. Kind of OCD over here. But yeah. I'll put a random song here. Okay, random song's up now. Okay, so that was a clip of a collab me and Schoolboy are doing. So yeah, it's a little sneak peek preview or whatever. Me and him will update. Bye. Almost time. Yeah, bye.